Coming up, Cars and Brownies. Making clean moves. Attempt for first place is BMW. We battle to defend podium. We get ourselves in a little spin-a-rooney. Let's get into it. Final round. 6 and final round. The Manufacturers Cup representing Ferrari here at Watkins Glen. Pretty fun course. High speed turns. Lots of action. Close quarter racing. Alright. First race, not in order at all. Here we go, kicking things off. Qualified P11 for this one. Figured I'd just post the most entertaining races. We're going to turn 1, looking smooth, tight and fast. A little behind pace off the back, but we'll find it. Starting on the racing cards. Tactic to run, especially if you qualify further back in the pack. Nonetheless, some action out of the bus stop, some contact. And we're going to be battling for P9, P10 right now. Hold down and defend P9. Tail of Eddie in the BMW M6. We're gonna pass. Colombian served up a penalty. Seemed like quite a hefty pen. We'll move up into P8 from P11 to P8 already. Lap 1. Gonna catch a track limit penalty. As we're chasing down Eddie, keeping with his flow. Just gonna work with him for now as we try to move up the pack. Wait for the tire to make the move. He's got a E7 pace right now, so we're gonna stay behind him for now. Alright, turn 1. Got the fast drags there. We're gonna go bump draft out. I had no one else to really go. Other than coming off the throttle, maybe. It's okay, we're gonna push. That worked great. Alright, as we approach the bus stop, seems to be some contact. Supercharged. It's gonna disappear into the shadow realm as we go into the bus stop. So P7 now. Still on pace with Eddie and the BMW M6 as we're going to come up to serve our half-second penalty for track limits. We are closing down on the front pack. Served up her penalty. Eli in the Mazda RX Vision now, breathing down her neck. That's gonna slow us down as he's catching her draft to stay with Eddie and the rest of the front pack there. Hopefully Eli looks to work with us rather than battle and make moves. We shall see what happens as we go into lap 3. Coming down the front straight. Put down at 150.5. Big B, 148.2. And Braytech GT goes deep as we move to turn 2, coming out of turn 1. We are finding grounds as we pulled away from Eli. As we come up to the bus stop, we are 10th up. Looking at the fast lap. We go for the deep chute. And we are way off deep and off the line there. So we're going to catch another half-second penalty. Fucked up the bus stop. Deep on the bus stop. Let's see if we can get back in flow. Eli is breathing down our neck once again. We're keeping with the pack though. That's your rubber penalty. Eli's gonna make moves. Eddie seemed to have a bigger pen than myself. Must have been the contact at the bus stop with supercharged. That explains it. Okay. If you're still gonna hold our position, P7 after that pen, nonetheless. Sticking with the pack. At this point, we're gonna make moves in top 5, hopefully. Alright. Even with the half-second pen, still on pace. They're personal best, pretty much. But we could do better. We could do better. We are faster than this. Alright, once again, sector 1 on pace. Fastest lap as we go through the bus stop. We've caught up to Braytech GT in the Citroën Vision GT. Look at that pigeon slicer wing. We're gonna shoot for the inside here. We've got it. We're gonna fend it off. A little aggressive, but we made it happen. No contact. Lap 6. It moves. P5. Still chasing down Eli. And there it is. Made the moves happen on Eli. Out of turn 1, had the faster exit speed. Now we're going to move up into P4. As Eli is going to give us a bump draft. Straight here as we come to the bus stop. Oh, skipping over this. Alright, skipping ahead. Lap 9. Kurt. Boxes. We're gonna move up. Some clean air now, lap 10. Looking decent, but 10th off. Personal best. Tires are getting greasy now. Well heat cycled. So are we going to look to box lap 10, possibly lap 11. Going to hold it down for another lap, maybe, as we look to close in on Berlin. I believe he's in AMG. He's way up there. Here, slowly closing in though. 148.5 on hards. It's our personal best. Second off Nick B's time. BMW. So then they were pretty tidy through that corner, nice and smooth. Still a 10th, 2/10 almost off our personal best. All right, Berlin's going in. We're gonna go in too. All right, boxed. Here we go. So we're gonna switch from the racing hards over to the mediums. Look to catch pace. We're gonna come out. Still, hopefully in podium. As Nick B moves into P1. Berlin's gonna come out. Does not get the undercut. He's gonna be in 3rd. I am gonna come out in 4th. As we go to lap 11. We're gonna hit the nitros button to the end of lap 11. Alright, we've closed in on Berlin. Chucks up some dust at us. And I'm not going to take too kindly to that. We're going to close in fast last corner. Let's come up to the front straight here. We're going to look to make moves. Turn 1. Is it enough? Do we have the exit speed side by side? Argy bargy. Letting him know we're knocking. We're right there. He's going to close it down. Going to turn 2, 3, 4. They got the pace. Berlin got the pace. Well defended. Well defended podium. He's not going to let us have it that easy, is he? Alright, bus stop. Looking decent. Looking decent. Still keeping pace with Berlin here. The hunt is real. Looking at the right time to make the move. Here it is, closing in. Bump draft. To make the shoot here. Possibly. Do we have the exit speed? Still keeping pace with him. Here, do we have the exit speed here? Bumper. Just on the bumper. The hunt is real. Looking for the attack. Is it here? Do we have the exit speed here? Yes, we do. We got the inside for the next turn. Into podium. Do we have the pace? We're gonna fend. He's gonna go wide there. He's gonna catch the pen. No, for track limits? Possibly. There it is. We're a good gap now. Here we go. Now I'm gonna defend. Defend P3. I'm gonna hit the nitrous button. Fast forward, further ahead. Lap 13. Now, looking. Putting the pressure on Kurt. And the Lexus RCF Group 3. This is the next hunt now. We're going to look to make moves into P2. Dragging down the front straight. Got the inside going into turn 1. We're going to brake around the same time. We got that inside tuck. We got the exit speed. Look at the moves into P2. Clean. No contact. Proper maneuvering. But Kurt is still breathing down her neck as we go through the bus stop. Putting down a 147.7. Half a second off the fastest lap. Alright, lap 16. Into the bus stop. Out the exit. Eyes on Nick B. P1. We've been working hard all race, moving up the pack. Now, looking to make moves to P1. I was hungry this race, pretty hungry. Kept it smooth, locked in. 147.7 on the 14th lap. Now we are 3/10 up. Looking to put down the fastest lap. Lap 16 of 17. In the zone. Closing in on Nick B. Looking tidy. Hitting every apex. 128.2. As we come up the last two turns. Down the front straight, looking quick and smooth. 147.2. Just took away the fastest lap. As we go to the final lap, here we go. Locked in the slipstream. Nick B in the BMW, who is now on the hards. We are on the medium, so we're always gonna have pace. Alright, as we approach the bus stop, looking to make a shoot. It's not there. Back off. Space. Walk back in. Turn in. We're going to look to take the inside here. He's got the inside for the next turn. Side by side. Brake leader. We got the exit speed here. Knock at the door, looking to make the move here now. We've got the outside. We're gonna tuck in. We're about to hit the apex and Mr. Nick B bombs hard in. Knocks us out. He has so much space on the inside. Typical BMW driver. I had a clean run, clean pass on him, and he's got to go do that. Come on, bro. You had the inside for the next turn anyway. Just afraid that I would have taken it. I worked so hard for that. Nonetheless, I'll take P2. Block off like that? Oh, come on, man. I had you clean, Nick B. Trash, bro. Trash. Alright, I'll finish that one second. Race 2, qualified P6. This was actually the first race of the day. So you're gonna see the difference of driving line between this race and the past race, how I progressed through the day. Nonetheless, still pretty decent in this one. Alright, turn 1. Clean. Servers. Then up again. Got the dancing cars everywhere. People morphing in and out of the matrix. Alright. This race was had to fight. Pretty consistent, everybody. Top 5 at least. Here we go. Bus stop on the bumper of Almeida. Lambo. Make moves on the outside possibly. Side by side. We're gonna make the gains into P5 in the year. Looking to chase down. Got it! Let's go! Light skin. Light skin. And the blue Porsche. Almeida chasing us down. lap one, decent, slightly off pace. Front back here, we're gonna hit the nitros button further ahead into lap 2 as we go to the bus stop. Closing in. Blue Porsche here. Looking to make moves. Right on the bumper. Blue Porsche. Side by side. We got the exit speed here. I'll probably work with them. Draft gives the front back. I'm gonna move to the outside. Brake a little earlier. Smart. And yep, classic Gran Turismo server right now. We got the Matrix happening. Car going in and out of Matrix, dancing everywhere. So no gains. Lap 2. Those are gonna have to work for this stuff. Front straight. Put down a 148. Started on the mediums in this race. Meant to switch over to the hards. Didn't have the time to switch over right before the race. Gotta fire my pit crew. Lap 5, a 10th up on the fastest lap. We got the pace. Sector 1. Still looking to make moves on Blue Porsche, and we made it happen. On the inside. A little argy-bargy, but we made it happen. Now we're looking to hunt down people at podium as we're 3/10 up on the racing mediums, so we're gonna have pace over everybody else pretty much. Since most people start on the hards and switch over to the mediums. But I guess that's why there hasn't been so much progress in the first 5 laps on the wrong tires, which makes me wonder what the front 3 are running. They're pretty quick. I'm guessing at least P3 must be on mediums, or we just beat out his time with 147.4. So these guys must be a couple of these guys must be on mediums for sure. Pace, but we are closing in on them slowly. Lap 6. To the bus stop. Smooth through there, but should be looking at downshift into 3rd like I was in the previous race. Kept it in 4th. Yeah, should be downshifting and short shifting a lot. Cruising steerings just to keep control of the car. Again, come in more. Get those apex in more. A little battle going on between 2 and 3 right there. Switch these up. Q has a penalty to serve up. We're going to move up into podium. Looking to make moves for P2. Battle it up with another blue Porsche. Mexican 6er. The Brazilian at P1. We're going to battle it up. 6er here for a bit. As we close out lap 6. brush the wall on the exit of the final turn, and we're going to lose some pace. As Furq looks to make moves back into P3, but we got the inside going to turn 1. We're going to create our space there. We got the window. That's how racing goes in a rubby-dubby. You're going to jump back into point like that, bro? No, not happening, dog. Not like that. But we're going to defend P3. We're going to defend. Not going to make it that easy. To the bus stop, kissing the bumper of a 6er. A little aggressive coming into the bus stop though. Should have downshifted into 3rd there to tuck in, but we kept it in 4th. Gonna come out, trying to use as much of the track as we can. Tidy there. Keeping pace with the Mexican 6er. In the blue Porsche. Looking to make a move on the inside here. We're gonna knock at the door. As for Q, still breathing down her neck as well. And 6 is doing a good job defending. Making sure I have no windows to make the move, but we're gonna keep pushing. Gotta keep looking for it. Put the pressure on. I think we won't knock there. A little heavier on the brakes. Catch the draft. All right. Get back on the inside into turn 1. All right, we made it happen. It's gonna be side by side here as we go into turn 2. Close in on them. We're gonna keep pushing. Alright, we made moves into P2. Lap 8. But 6er and Furq are still right there breathing down our neck as we go up to the bus stop. Oh, it's getting feisty back there. And the Brazilian Salvio way up there. Let's see if we could close in.
A few minutes later.
A couple minutes down, lap 9. We're gonna box. Tire slightly catches the blend line. I'm not too sure if we're gonna catch the pen or not. Don't think so. Switching over from the mediums to the hards. Usually want to do the opposite. Pit crew didn't listen to the team's advice this time around, but nonetheless, come up P5, lap 10. Out the pit. Switch panel behind us looking to make moves possibly. Dancing everywhere in and out of the matrix. Into the bus stop. Not too sure who on the top floor has not boxed yet or not. I don't think any of them have actually. We'll find out. As we look to close lap 10 with pressure from switch panel. Seemed like he had a penalty, he's gonna fall back. Alright, so there it is, P1, P2. Hit the pits. P3, P4, alright, everybody's boxed now, so we're temporarily going to make moves into P2. Possibly. As T2 Lightskin does not get the undercut. We're going to come out right before he gets out the pit. Salvio, however, is a good few seconds up ahead now. But we're going to hold down P2 hopefully. Let's go. Lap 11, 17, into the bus stop. A little deep and aggressive. Carried too much speed. Jumped the curbing on the exit. Catch a half-second penalty. That's such a crucial time. Alright, fast forward, hit the nitros button to the penalty area. We're gonna serve up as the Porsche makes moves. I'm pretty sure he's on mediums, so we'll do our best to keep with. Through there proper, and gassed it a little too much on the exit on the curbing. I'm gonna spin out, skip ahead to lap 15. Still no progress. The blue Porsche just made moves into P1. We're gonna miss our braking point by like a second, and that's what happens. Go deep. Was focused on a different line. Gotta focus on your main line. Not the time to be experimenting. We're gonna fall into P4, lap 15, yellow flag. Get my hopes up for a second here, hoping P1 or 2 is seemed like P2. I made a mistake, but it's not enough of a gap. Possibly within 2 laps, yeah, maybe. Anything is possible. Another mistake made, maybe. Unless we got Tim's burner. If I'm looking at P3, I'm looking down right now. Salvio, the Brazilian P2. Out of turn 1. Alright, skip ahead to final lap. Still no changes. As we look to podium's out of reach now. Unfortunately, we fought so hard to get up there and then just threw it away. One little mistake, spinning out. End of lap 17, closing out. This one's P4. Hope you enjoyed both races. Catch you on the next one.